For sure. But yeah, now let's go to this co-main, which was an amazing co-main, man. I was super excited for this one. Could have gone, either way. But yeah, let's introduce
I feel
Edson
like
Barboza. Oh, go ahead, brother.
oh, sorry. I was just gonna say I feel like out of when in all of my predictions, this is one that this is for exactly how I saw this fight going. I mean, almost to a T exactly how I saw this fight going.
Yeah. Okay. So you
This is
had
just the one
Barboza.
fight where this is like, yeah, for sure. But like he's so good at defending takedowns and getting up from the bottom.
He's so just explosive, like
Explosive.
athletically, like
Yeah.
just seeing these two guys in the cage next to each other. I'll be real, like Amirkhani looked a whole lot better on paper, in my opinion. Like, and then you see
hmm
these two guys stand next to each other, and it's like, yeah,
You're like,
I see why you're
whoa.
the underdog. Like, yeah, like it's almost like they're built out of different stuff. Like, I don't know, just Amirkhani was so much just softer and just. Yeah. Barboza
I
looks like
mean,
he's
Barboza
chiseled out of
used to fight at
stone.
155. You know what I mean?
He's jacked.
Yeah, he's super yoked. I think it's 145 is like it can't be easy for him to make that. So I think
No,
taking that into account, like he goes hard at these fights. You know what I mean?
yeah. But Barboza was minus 250, so Vegas definitely agreed with you. He was the 14th ranked featherweight, and Amirkhani was not ranked, and he was the plus 210 underdog. I feel like this was another example, though, where like the narrative ESPN was trying to deliver went against what Vegas was telling us. Because I feel like they were kind of trying to hype up Amirkhani a little bit. I mean, I know he's a real good grappler, but I don't know. I feel like they were just kind of selling Barboza short a little bit whenever they could have taken the opportunity to market a really exciting fighter in Barboza whenever they kept trying to like build up the new guy in Amirkhani.
Yeah, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Barboza put Amirkhani in an anaconda once?
Like they fought. What do you mean, like in the fight? Or
Like in a front headlock, didn't he start to lock up a choke that Amirkhani had to like escape?
I believe so. I'll be real. Those details
But
elude me at
but
the moment. But
but like the point being is like ESPN's hyping up Amirkhani's grappling. Meanwhile, like Barboza's an elite striker, super hard to take down, and probably might have out grappled him this fight.
yeah. Barboza looked phenomenal, both like physically, athletically, and technique wise. Yeah. So
How'd
round
you score the
one,
first round?
definitely Barboza. I 10-9. Yeah, the
Same
significant
here.
strike. Those body kicks were gorgeous. Those
Good job
body
defending
kicks.
takedowns too.
Yeah, good point. Glad you brought that up. But man, those body kicks just like Amir Khani's ribs were pink after round one.
Yeah. Amirkhani's tough though. It didn't really like he dropped his elbow a little bit in his guard for his striking, but I mean he was overall pretty tough about just eating those and still coming forward.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It didn't noticeably affect him, but like I said, his ribs were pink, so you
I
can't
will say
bluff that.
it seemed like Amirkhani was like a little nervous to throw because Edson Barboza was so fast and dangerous that he
Oh,
felt like
without a doubt.
if he yeah, I think Amirkhani was a little like uh,
Well,
statuistic, you know what I mean? A little
did you
frozen.
hear? Did you hear the commentators? They were talking about how Amir Khani actually wanted to fight Barbosa the fight before this,
Yeah.
and that he said that he has the perfect game plan for him, and he's been preparing for this for years.
Yeah, I
But
didn't see that game plan anywhere.
dude, it looked like the absence of a game plan. I was like, what? I kept like waiting for it. I was like, oh, and I was like, what was this game plan? So
He
I thought
dro-
that
I,
was a little weird. But
I
round
mean,
two, I thought round two may have been a 10-8.
yeah, he dropped him twice in that round, did he
Dropped him
not?
twice. Yep.
So I mean, just stiff
But
like crosses and lefts that dropped him.
But you know what, actually? You know what? I didn't give it a 10-8 only because Amir Khani had that takedown at the end of the round. I thought that made it a 10-9. I don't think that was enough to steal the round, but I thought it was enough to steal the point, if you feel me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought without that takedown, it for sure was a 10-8 because, like, what positive thing did you do? I don't think you can give somebody a 10-8 that does something positive and ends the round well. Like, that's my version of a
Yeah,
10-8. My version of a 10-8 is like bell to bell dominance. Like just like you got fucking shit on. And he kind
It's
of
a good
did,
point.
but if you end the round strong, I mean, you kind of didn't, right? But
Man,
I'm not mad at the judge that did give it 10-8. Like, it's conceivably a 10-8, but just me personally, I didn't.
this is like the most I've ever been on the fence for a 10-8 because I actually wrote 2018 going into the third, and then I scratched it out and wrote 2017. So, like, I literally was, like, super on the fence on it.
Bro, I wrote 10-8 question mark? Not for me.
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna be like a debate, like it could have been, but it was real close, real close. Maybe I'm just being stingy with my 10-8s,
I mean,
but
no, it was close.
I value it was close. It kind of wasn't close, but then he finished strong, and it's like, well, I give you credit for finishing strong when you didn't get dominated bell to bell.
Oh,
So,
yeah, I
I
don't
don't
mean
know.
the round was close. I just meant the scoring as far as 10-9 versus 10-8.
Oh,
Like, it was a close difference.
yeah, for sure, for sure. But so yeah, right. I had it. What is it? 2018 going into the third, and then how'd you score the third, bro?
I thought Edson Barboza won the last round for me.
Okay, I gave round three to Amirkhani.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So he had he had a little. He did way better grappling in the third. He did way better ground and pounding in the third. Um, I just, I don't know. I thought it was his best round. Maybe his best round still wasn't enough to win, but I thought he looked way better in the third. I thought he was way more effective in the third. And I guess maybe if you were going to give him a round, it would be the third, and I gave it to him. That being said, I still don't think I still had him losing the fight. I just gave him the third. I thought his
So
grappling was much more effective in the third round.
here's what's crazy, though, is like you scored at 29-28, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was leaning toward 30-26.
Because of the 10-8 round.
Yeah. So you see how like different those scorecards are? Like we
when
both
I-
have the same winner,
yeah,
but it's just so different.
when the judges were right on board with this, because every
Yeah.
single judge had a different score. But
Yeah.
they were all for Barbosa.
Yeah.
Same as us.
30-27,
Same as
30-26,
us.
29-28.
I love whenever like our representation matches up, because then that's a lot of corroborating evidence towards an accurate,
Decision, yeah. Like
Yeah,
I think it
yeah.
all made sense.
Yeah, because like it was murky enough that we all scored it differently, but it was clear enough who won, and we're just kind of splitting hairs as to how much they won by.
Yeah,
You know what
and
I mean?
it was a fun co-main, I thought,
It was.
honestly,
It
too.
was a really
Like I
fun
wasn't mad at the
co-main.
co-main by any means.
And I thought Amirkhani's like hype train, because usually you see a 14th ranked fighter fighting an unranked fighter, and you think that you kind of can't gain much out of it. But because Amirkhani did have a little bit of a hype train, I feel like it helped Barboza. Like I feel
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Yeah, I thought that was a
And
good win
Barboza
for
needed that
Barboza.
win. Like he needed it to at least solidify 14, maybe slide up some other people in front of him, lose or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, it was a co-main, so I'm sure that helps his brand a
And
little bit.
like we always talk about, featherweight's so deep that the next shot they're going to give him might be like a number 10 or a number 9 guy, right? And like that's going to be a real name.
Well, and on the flip side of that, featherweight's so deep that even if they did give it an unranked guy, it's probably still a killer.
Right. Right.
It's so deep top to bottom.
Yeah.
Like,
Featherweight and
featherweight's a
lightweight are
motherfucker.
stacked. Featherweight and
Yeah.
lightweight are stacked.